Alright, what is up everyone? Today I'm working on my Mercedes-Benz 2008 c350. So it's got a code of valve stuck closed in bank 1A and misfire in cylinder 2. And from what I've seen, most of the time these valve thingies, one of the plastic brakes. So I'm just going to be replacing that. To replace that, I'm going to have to remove all of this and the intake manifold. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so far I've removed intake hoses from here. This one kind of just ripped off. Hopefully it's alright. After that, it's going to remove the DME and all the electrical connections that go with it. These will just come off right here. There's like a negative wire underneath that's held in by a bolt that we also got to take off. And yeah, let's get started with that. Alright, so far I've removed the connections going to the ignition coils, and for the DME you just pull these things all the way out and it'll come right off, and you just gotta pull it up because it's held in by 4 clips on the side. And for now I'm just gonna be removing all this T25 or T30s, and yeah. So after removing those 4 T30s, this one has a pipe underneath that you can just pull out by pulling this thing off to the side. I can't really show with one hand, but just lift this up and it'll just come straight out. And on this one there's like a little square notch that holds this clip in going sideways. You just twist the clip a little and it'll come right off. And yeah, for now I'm just going to be removing everything holding in this ignition coil wiring and get all of that mess out of the way. Alright, so far I've removed all these electrical connections on this side. Now I'm just going to start removing this bolt, which is a E10, and take off that ground cable going here as well. Just work all the way around. And this connector is also held in by some E30s, I'm pretty sure. And yeah. Alright, so I've taken off all the electrical connections from the front, and there's one down there that I couldn't get to, so I just placed it to the side. On this side as well, you can just move the wiring all the way to the back, take out the vacuum lines and stuff. And now I just gotta remove the fuel rail, which is held in by these two, I believe, E10s. And fuel rail will just come straight out, and then we'll just open up the intake manifold. Alright, so the fuel line is finally out. It was held in by a 17mm on that side. Just use a rag or something to put underneath, so you don't create a mess. And I just had to pull it straight out. I used a pry bar. And now I just gotta take off the intake manifold bolts. And yeah. Alright, so the intake manifold is finally out. I had to remove the throttle body from the back, and there's a little vacuum line at the top. You just pull it straight out. And I'm just gonna clean all of this mess up so nothing falls in. And the main reason I had to take the intake manifold out was this thing is broken. So I bought a whole kit from eBay, and I'm just gonna install that kit, and hopefully it fixes our misfire issue. Okay, so I've installed half of the kit. Basically, just this part was broken on mine. In the process, I did break a Y pipe here that holds all the vacuum lines. So I'm just gonna go buy a new one, and after that I just gotta put back on the two vacuum canisters, and yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna reinstall the throttle body, as it'll be a lot more easier to have it on with the intake manifold out of the motor. And we're just gonna clean this whole part up and replace the gasket with a new one. Alright, so after cleaning it up, you can just put the gasket back on there. There's like a little lock here that'll go on, and that notch will be facing towards the manifold, and you can just throw on your throttle body on top after. So I've got the throttle body back on there. Now I'm just gonna clean up the manifold area and throw it back on. So I've got all the mating area for the gasket pretty clean. I'm just gonna put on the gasket on the manifold and throw it back in. Gaskets are the same as the throttle body. They have like a little clip to go into. Just wanna press it down once you set them there. Like that. Here. Yeah. I will just do the other side and we could throw this in. So the intake manifold is finally in. It was honestly a struggle to get this thing back in. But yeah, I just connected this vacuum line as well. Just gotta bolt it up. Alright, my camera's battery died in the middle, but I've got pretty much everything connected back up. The way I did it was I started off on this side and I just made my way around through the back over to this side and just double check so you don't forget any connectors. And yeah, now I only have the DME left to put on and then just the intakes. With that, mostly everything is back on. I'm just gonna start it up. The battery's most likely dead. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright, so this is the next day. I've got the car running. I still have the ABS and ESP light on. I'm pretty sure that's from the speed sensor, but I'll have to look into it later. For now, the intake manifold issue is pretty much fixed. There's no coats on it. And yeah. Well, thank you for watching. If this helps any of you guys out, please leave a like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.